Thanks for joining us on another Sports Card Mania episode. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about, yes, that's right, the new grading company, hybrid grading approach. And if you're new to our channel, go ahead and subscribe now. We're still a relatively new channel, hoping to continue the growth and get some new added subscribers. So if you like what you're watching, make sure to hit that subscribe button. With that, again, we'll jump into this. Last week, we posted a video about our first submission, kind of going through the process of creating that submission order and getting that through their system. And decided to go ahead and submit another order to them. And they, sounds like, filled up or completed their max allotted grading cards, which is about, I think, 12 to 1,300 a week at this time. And so the challenge right now, since there's such high demand for this new grading company, you know, is basically getting your order submitted to them before that fills up. So I'll go to their website here, and you can see, if you're not aware, they do have a Facebook channel, and they post some helpful information on here. So I recommend checking that out. As you can see here, this has just got posted 2 minutes. We are full. So it took their allotment of that 12 to 1,300 only 2 minutes to get filled up. So at some point I would like to see, you know, until they can grow that submission limit more fuller to allow for more people to get in on this, maybe suggesting put a cap on it. I'm not sure what the right number for that is, but obviously if you have some larger submitters who are taking up, you know, 50, 100 plus cards, it doesn't take much to fill that weekly limit up. So not sure if they're gonna at some point decide to do that, just allow more people to get involved and be able to submit cards to them. But that might be something they consider on doing. You can see here they said, thanks for all the support. And they do recognize that a little bit here. We're doing everything we can to accommodate everyone in the near future. And it says, stay with us as we are working on memberships within a month to give everyone guaranteed spots. So not sure what that's going to look like, what the cost for the membership will be, but that is definitely a possible viable solution for them. And then they did also post this down below here that I thought it's worthy of sharing as well. Let me find it. Oh, nice little pop-up here. Not now. Thank you, though. Let me find it. Okay. I don't know where it went, but I was going to show you, they did have posted on here a useful tip in how to kind of navigate to the next step when you're trying to submit your order. So once you've created your order on their site, there's an important step that you need to hit, and basically there's a next, you'll hit the update tab, and that'll bring you into your order. And then once you're in that screen, once the allotment opens up, which right now is scheduled for every Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 6 p.m. Pacific. So you'll be on their site with your computer up, and as soon as that opens up, they'll pop up. You'll need to hit your refresh button, and then there'll be a next button, and that's the important factor. You got to click next. I think it asks you how you want the card shipped back to you, and then you've got to enter in some other information, you know, for payment and so forth. And then at that point, it'll secure your spot for however many cards you were planning to submit to them. So, but there are, they did show here on this kind of a cool picture right here. Someone got a Ja Morant 9.5 flawless card that was submitted to them. And then you can see this first flawless label right there. You can see kind of the aesthetics for that and what their flawless label will look like, which is really awesome to me. So I like that. All right, so we'll go ahead and jump in to a couple other things I wanted to show you real quick, and that is kind of now that a lot more of these slabs are starting to hit the market, what are they selling for? So I've got this pulled up. We'll just kind of go through and scroll through a few of them, and you can see for yourself. So we've got the Luminance John Morant from the Chronicles set. Had a best offer, $149. Who knows what the final price was, of course, but I imagine it went probably for that 100 range maybe. So just kind of comping that out to a PSA 9, because that particular one that sold was a HGA 9 as well. So looking at a PSA 9, you can see pretty similar, in that 80 to probably 110 range. So I imagine that comped out pretty similar. So what I'm trying to do is just, of course, kind of look at some of the recent sales just to see how they're holding up in comparison to obviously the major player out there, PSA. This one, 162, I think there's a PSA one that's on there as well. Not sold, but we'll just scroll down. You can see. So we got the new Hoops Premium. This one's a 9.5. Kobe White, best offer, 200. So sold below that. This one's one of the first cards that hit eBay, and it had 27 bids for 201. That particular one, that's a 9.5. There was a PSA 10. I think they were averaging selling, I think, in the 150, 170 range. So this particular one at a 9.5, their gem did sell a little bit higher than the PSA, but overall I'm finding so far, and again, there's still a lot of data to come through with different variations of cards and whatnot, and long term, how they hold up in comparison to PSA, BGS, and SGC, and some of the other grading companies. So that was those. Let's see here. So the last thing I wanted to show you real quickly was, as I mentioned, we sent an order off to them last week. And during that time, I decided I'll go ahead and put together a potential order, not knowing if I was going to be able to get mine in, knowing the demand for this new grading company. But I was successful, surprisingly, even though they sold out within that 2 minutes that they indicated on their Facebook page. So I'll just kind of go through those real quick here and show you some of those that we are sending off to get graded. So most of this stack here is going to be football, and I'll go ahead and zoom back out. All right, so we have Cam Akers of the base prism, Jordan Love, also base prism, nice red cracked ice Henry Ruggs. And you can see here, this is kind of what the basic order looks like. You'll have to type in each of your cards, year, set name, player, card number, and then of course the variation there. So if it's red ice, so you see there the Henry Ruggs, I had to type that in. Declare value, I just threw in some value. Most of it's primarily for return insurance purposes. And then you'll of course get to select the label choice. And you can see for these particular cards which label I chose to go with. Most of them are, well, I mixed it up a little bit. I'd say primarily match the card. You'll see there's a few match team. And then I decided, since I had two of these Brady's, I did a neutral label one. And the other one I think was match the, let's see here. Yeah, match the team on this particular one. So at some point, be curious to see as you're going through that if they could somehow build out, potentially of what that would look like. I'm not sure if that's possible or not, but we'll see. And then we had Clyde Edwards-Helaire, base prism, Michael Pittman Jr., the orange laser, and then kind of that red or the black and white variation on the base prism for Henry Ruggs. Nice Gronk on the laser as well. This is the blue prism, Barry Sanders. This is numbered out of 199 from the 2016 year. So cool looking card there. And then we threw in a AP rookie, Upper Deck. And this one I pack pulled. Most of these cards so far I've showed you have been pack pulled. Upper Deck was a purchase, or the AP I got off eBay. But everything else so far I think has been pack pulled. This one as well. Aaron Rodgers, Red Prism. This one got off eBay. This nice Damian Lillard Select Silver. Cool one. And then throw in this old, or old I say, compared to the ultra modern stuff you saw so far. So we'll see how this one gets through their system. Fleer, 1990, Michael Jordan. This was pack pulled actually as well. And then finally, this is the Domantas Sabonis rookie card from Studio. So those are the cards we're sending off to them. All these were on the 60-day service, so that's $20 a card. And, you know, pretty reasonable price really in 60 days. That's plenty time for me. Since they're all football, you know, I should have those back in well within the August-September timeframe when season kicks off. So that is just a few things again I wanted to cover with the Hybrid Grading Approach Company. And let me know in the comments section what your thoughts are with them as well. If you were able to sneak in and get your card submitted this week, and any other comments that you guys feel like sharing. So make sure to give us a big thumbs up on today's video, and we'll see you on the next one.